Hello there. It is I once again, Jordan, aka DefCos. Um, and today I'm not going to be talking about anybody's anybody else's manga or comic. I'm going to be talking about uh, previous comics of mine, old comics of mine. Yeah. So I posted them online. There's two main comics that I drew a long time ago. Uh, One is called Rough House, which is um, probably, I think the term is, what is it? Magnum opus. Let's not sound too, you know, douchey about it, but it's the comic I worked the hardest on ever. I was just looking at the pages and I was like, wow, like I was trying God, I was trying. I was trying really hard to make something cool. And yeah, and then I abandoned it after like 200 plus pages or whatever. I felt like, I was basically working my ass off. Watch it, Agua. I was working my ass off and I wasn't really making money, so, you know, I stopped working on it. And and then I didn't really draw another comic for a while until a few years later. I started another project called The Relics of Roe, which I actually drew. I think I drew pretty much every page for the most part on while live streaming on Twitch. So, I had a few reoccurring viewers, mostly people just trolling me, but that's actually reflected in the comic as I noticed while checking it out again. But yeah, so if you're unfamiliar with my previous work, if you've seen my more recent stuff that I post on, I mean, you probably haven't seen any of it, but let's say you come across this video, chances are, if you know my work at all, you've seen my more recent stuff, which is I'm a little, like I said in the in the Invincible video, I'm a little more watch it, Agua. I'm a little more jaded and bitter about my lack of comic book success. So, I don't try as hard anymore. I just kind of do it for fun. Like I just doodle you know, quick sketches for fun and stuff, and like I don't really, give it my all like I did with Rough House. And the Relics of Row as well. Although I was looking at Rough House, and I think Rough House actually looks better art wise. But there's some cool stuff in Relics of Row too. But anyway, all that to say, these comics have been on my computer for years and years because I posted them online, and then the website that I was using to put Rough House up, I couldn't pay for it, so I took it down, and then the Relics of Row I also took. Well, I think some of both of them are on my DeviantArt. I'm pretty sure, but not all of them. Not like every page. So I just wanted to make sure that every page was available for anybody to read if they ever happened to come across it. Even though both of those projects are unfinished because whenever I mean, if you know anything about me, I love One Piece, and it's my biggest inspiration when it comes to drawing stories. And I've always wanted to do like a big epic story like One Piece that lasts a long time and that has a lot of foreshadowing and like story development and character development and stuff. But I never get that far. I only draw like the beginning, and then I give up. So, but anyway, so yeah, so if you want to check out the two comics that I worked the hardest on, they are now available. Everything, for the most part, is available on Global Comics on my Global Comics page, along with my newer comics as well, which are I guess art wise they're not as good, but Story wise, they're still pretty interesting, but art wise, definitely not as good. But yeah. So feel free to check them out. I'll put the link in the description. Let me know what you think. Um, you know, yeah, I figured might as well stop gatekeeping them. Like I just have them on my computer for no reason. Like even I wasn't looking at them, so they were just like all that hard work was just on my computer for nobody to see, and there's no point in that. So might as well put it back on the internet where it belongs, and hopefully some people will discover it. And if you saw it way back in the day and you liked it, maybe you could check it out again, reread it. I tried rereading it. I didn't reread everything. I just reread some of it, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Neither story makes a ton of sense, but like I just wanted to draw like action sequences and stuff like that, and like I don't know. It was fun to do. It was fun to do. So yeah. So all that to say. Oh, another thing I will mention before I end the video. It's not going to be a very long video. Just a quick ad, basically. Um, Thank you to everyone who voted for me in the People's Artist Contest. I have officially been disqualified. I made it to fourth in my group. Out of I think it was like 76 people total. So fourth out of 76, in my opinion, not not too bad. Not too bad. I definitely didn't win 25K or anything, but clearly enough people voted for me that I made it to fourth. So I want to just thank everyone who voted, especially if you donated money. If you donated money, thank you so much. It goes to the art, to funding the company, which is like an art company and stuff. So it was not wasted. It just doesn't go to me, but that's okay. It goes to a good cause. So your money was not wasted, and thank you so much for for voting for me, and for thinking that I deserved to be voted for. So I really appreciate that a lot. Yeah, so I guess I'll end the video on that note. I guess this is kind of a thank you in a way. I will show you my hardest work that I've been gatekeeping for like a decade for no good reason. I guess I was just that bitter. But yeah, so go check out the Relics of Row, go check out Rough House. And if you indeed watch me talk about my own comics for a change, thank you very much. And I will definitely see you in the very near future. Peace out.